Yeah, more pantomime. I would recommend doing something more like this because it's gonna be way easier than having to get like a voice actor and everything. Or at least to act yourself. I just love the art direction of this game. I wish I had worked on this. This is gorgeous. This is actually exactly the type of look I would like to have. I experimented with an anime style with heavy VFX, but this is, for me, this is like peak aesthetic. This is just like gorgeous. Not the blue electric part, but the overall aesthetic. Like this is, pah. I love this game. I love the art direction of this game. I'm sad that I don't actually love the game itself, because it's a bit clunky. I would have loved this game to be a fucking masterpiece, but it felt a bit like weird to play. I'm quite sad about it, because yeah, it was awesome. There's so many cool stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna watch the last one and then I'm stopping. I never saw this piece for the Game Award. Oh, this shot is magnificent. I don't know. I found that super cool. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. I found that super cool. What they do. It's crazy. Then if you want more like troll, you can go into this type of stuff. This is a good one. The first time I saw this, I laughed so much. You have a bunch of ways to do a fun like 1 minute video. But you have a bunch of ways to make a one cool minute. You could be emotional, you could be scary, you could try to bring people into a kind of not anxiety, but feeling tense, feeling sad, feeling cute, feeling funny, feeling angry, feeling whatever. And I'm just doing this random ass bow shooting. This sucks. This sucks ass. I'm tired with my life. So what was that you put it? I know I saw a message about some music stuff. I hope you are right, Rice. Let's try Mort paste. What's that? What was that? It's a little bit rigid, but okay. That banjo kazoo. What's this? Nuts and bolts. I know that name. It's a game, right? Yeah, it's them. That's old. That's old. Alright, let's listen to this for now. This is fun. Ah, you don't hear anything actually, do you?
That's cool. He's gonna play it for me anyways. Good, I don't have to play it.
Is it better? That playlist has a bunch of good background music. Okay. Thanks for the help, that cleared my mind. With pleasure. And honestly, when you will be given the thing, don't hesitate to join again. And if there is any deal to, I don't know, guide or anything, it will be a pleasure. I do that for fun. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but that was my sternum cracking. Yeah, bone cracking eyes. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but it's been a few weeks that like just the articulation right in the middle here feels kind of like stuck and I don't know, clenched, and I have to really like stretch, and it makes like a big like BAM when it releases, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of scary, but I don't like dogs. I don't want to go to doctor in Canada. I don't trust them. Did anyone said ASMR? I think yes. What's up? Are you a big ASMR addict? How do we feel about this? How do we feel about this? You have to imagine it with a bunch of electricity and everything on top. So why do I feel like all the arrows are going not where they should? The camera seems too static. Okay. Okay, that sucks. Boy, what did I do? Why are you aiming so low, dude? That's the music from Lee. I'm not sure that's gonna be fun. Yeah, yeah. Oh indeed. So he might have the rights for Riot Music. Okay. Well, thank you for that. I don't care. It's just that it's gonna basically mute part of the audio. But since I don't talk too much during the video, it's alright. But yeah, we're just gonna go back to those. At some point, I will have like the something I can control a bit more when I will switch over to OBS. But yeah, I have to work on it. ASMR of breaking a desk, I love it. Okay. I never fully grasped the concept of ASMR. every time I hear ASMR, I just have like the people doing stuff on the microphone. It's a bit weird. I loved with Victor because I bought a microphone because you were never like hearing me. So I got this for like $30 because I'm cheap as fuck and I don't want to spend money on this yet. I don't know what it's worth. But when I connected it for the first time, it felt really much like an ASMR stuff. Can I edit the filter on this? There is no more filter on this. It feels really like ASMR shit. So I know it made me laugh a lot. I was like, yeah, I can whisper in your ear. Check that. Check that freaking. What do we want? Noise gate. Okay, let's go with it. I have to stop moving the camera. Why do I say that the camera feels a bit too static? It's because what you said about the lighting and stuff, maybe later add the camera shake. So yeah, I'm gonna try to add a little bit of just a wobble as you zoom, either a wobble or a little bit of something like this. Yeah. Just a little little zoom in, zoom out. I don't know yet, I have to experiment with it. But yeah, for sure I'm not gonna just keep it like this. But since the shot after that is gonna basically be a camera in FOV going fast and kind of all over the place, I want to keep this one a little bit more calmed, to not just be like we're zipping right, we're zipping left, jumping right, jumping left and stuff moving all over the place all the time. I want to have a little bit of a moment where the eye can rest a little bit. So is anybody working at the moment? At the same time? What are you guys doing right now? Peggy is depressing over his end of year project. Not? What do we have else in that tonight? I'm working on the fight animation right now. Ooh. That's cool. You want to share that? I'm part of Raccoon Contest. Oh, okay. So we have Sai, I think it's Psytech or something. No, Septic. Sorry, we have Septic. We have the Nitro, and we have you, Rice on top, right? Are you the three ones? Or is Nitro not in the contest? I'm not sure. But thank you then to coming hang out here. Cool. Nitro is not okay. Did I hear raccoons? No. Just talking about Raccoon Demon. Is another animator, and Rice on top is part of his team. A minute to fill the survey. Go
Dyson,
die.
arrête tes pubs là, putain.
I don't want you in my spam.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Yeah. What's up? It's Bryce.
Oh, hi, hi, hi.
Yeah. Here I'll go show what I'm doing.
Oh,
So,
cool. Yeah,
can
I'm
you?
in stream mode, so I don't have notification when someone joins in. I was like,
Oh,
what,
it's
what,
okay.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, this.
I just hopped in.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, sure. That's fine, totally fine.
So I'm also a Blender guy, but I also
Okay,
have access to Maya. So at school, I'm trying to practice on Maya, and then on my free time, I do Blender stuff here with the action thing. Because
okay.
right now I have like stickman rigs, and you've probably seen Rigify. So
Yeah,
I set it up with Rigify, and basically I don't know if Raccoon told you the prompt is a 3v3. So
yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
thing is I'm gonna make them do tag team like a WWE or like a fighting game.
Okay,
They're gonna physically tag fighters in, and I'm gonna have a whole process with that later. But this is what I have so far.
okay. Okay, so you do like stickman style?
Oh no, I'm across the board. But right now, I I came up this title of myself of I'm 99% setup and 1%
Okay.
animation. Like let me pull up my channel, my YouTube catalog. So I've animated a bunch of different different characters
Yeah,
or like different character models all in Blender. Except this one. This is the Maya stuff.
yeah, I know, yeah, yeah,
You can tell. I think you know that's Ninja Rig.
yeah.
um, but yeah, like here, if you watch this, I'm like, I, I've had this problem where I keep thinking of the story too much, and I do too much
Okay,
setup and no fights. Yeah,
okay.
this is what we did last month.
Oh, you do have combat. It's fun. It's fine.
Yeah, it's. I wanted to get to the hands though. I wanted them to throw
Yeah, yeah.
hands. So they.
I mean, yeah, starting from a sniper to ending on the hand combat. Yeah, sure.
I'm
It's a
definitely gonna come
challenge.
back and animate the fighting part, but they cut that right there.
So I feel like you could have made the jetpack like displacement be like at least like three times faster.
Oh, on the jump here, like right when he.
But the whole time, like it takes like I don't know, like 15 seconds or like 10 seconds to go from I jump to I reach the top.
Yeah.
You could have made him like just burst and poof, and reach there
Oh yeah.
directly to then fight with the
What was
hands.
it? With this one,
Yeah,
I was on this rabbit hole. I watched the Halo 2 cinematic, or like the Halo 2 cutscenes,
yeah.
and I really wanted to incorporate establishing shot right here. Oh no. And then that, yeah, like you said, it took like in too long
Yeah,
for
because
me
it
to
takes a long time.
yeah.
So what I would have done for this, I would have done something like this. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, no. I think it's this one. I would have done something like that. Um, you just make him charge a bit and just making a huge burst, and in like
Ooh.
1 minute, 1 second is there, or even something like the Saitama stuff.
Mhm. Like a blink.
Yeah, where you see him move, and just you see him just like arriving behind with like the big trails of the explosion, and say, "Hey, I'm there, bitch!" Bam.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, that's some things I need to think of to like get them faster. But now, with this contest,
yep,
I want to jump straight into to fighting.
animation.
Yeah, because this
Okay.
is what I really love. I love um, animating like and doing the choreography like with Raccoon, but I have like this thing with continuity. I feel like things need to make sense in a fight scene, and sometimes that that problem is building up like the story or
Yeah.
whatever. I
What do you mean by continuity? Do you mean like continuous shot? Do you mean
like so I guess it's more like telling a story, right? So I was
yeah,
with this guy. I'm like, oh, I want to use this whole environment. How am I
yeah,
gonna get him to like meet? I don't want them to just be right next to each other already. For some reason, I don't know
yeah,
why my brain's still like, oh, let's have him start climbing up the rock. And
yeah.
then how's he gonna get to the guy? I don't want him to jump because he doesn't have the
A heavy
superpowers.
dude, yeah.
He's got to. I want him to use his jetpack to do it. And yeah, I get caught in this like loop, this
Did you
story loop.
watch the Astartes videos?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I 100 times. That's what I try to nail the movement, like this right here.
Yeah.
I really like when they're just badass and straight to the point. He gets hit and then done. Very like efficient, even though they're super huge and um, yeah. Oh, I love the studies.
But there are a bunch of cool stuff in this video. So the shot of him are good. I would
Oh yeah.
say the two things on the other one that feels a bit against what you just said about what they should move. You have when he turn and he get the gun, you make him do like a little like bop to the side.
Oh, this
I
the hop. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit extra and it quite doesn't feel how heavy it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I would have make him directly just like take the gun and just stand like this and
Oh, I
directly like
got
I
you.
just take the bullet, I take the gun and I do it like this. And I feel like when you go out of this shot, it looks like he's starting to move forward, I think, at the end of this shot. So right now he shoots.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and play it. He's starting to shoot, and then he's like, okay, you see, you make
Yeah,
him
yeah. His
bend
hop.
forward like he's trying to move, and on the second shot, when you skip to the next shot, he's not moving. So it feels like you ended this shot on him starting to move forward, and then in the next one, he's not moving. So it's a bit weird.
Wait. Crap. How do I? Do you think you could pull it up on your screen?
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah, yeah, because I can't see.
So what is the
Where's it?
name?
Here,
SM VS MC,
I'll put it on the
and
I'll put it on the Twitch.
I think I have it. That's fine, I have it.
Oh shit, my bad.
So
And then
basically,
I'll delete.
it's alright, it's alright. So yeah, what I meant is here you could have gone from this pose directly to I stand up with the feet I have, and
Right here.
yeah, because this little bob feels a bit
He's too bouncy.
not as heavy,
Mm-hmm.
and this pose here is kind of not as powerful. Like the pose like this is not as powerful as like a, which is what they do in Astartes. Like the only time they are holding like this is when there is like the barrier, and they just like
Oh,
place
you
on the
wanna? You
barrier
think it would be
and
stronger if he's pointing? pointing the like a soldier like aiming it.
It's just like from this angle, we don't really read. Like if we were looking to the front or to the side, and you had him like kind of with the gun and like this, like a good looking pose where you see the full extent of the stock would work. But here is like from behind, and you just see his back. You just see his back, and it's not really telling much.
Yeah.
So like the silhouette is not really readable, so it doesn't really convey the thing. So I would have tried to find a pose that is a bit more readable and a bit stronger, and
Mm-hmm.
something where it would be like something like this with like an arm behind and the arm really extended and starting to shoot could have worked, but it's all right. And the second thing I told you was like here we see him bend forward and starting to make a step, like really starting to move, and there he's not moving anymore. He's just shooting again. So basically, there is
Oh yeah.
a
Yeah.
cut in the
Yeah.
continuity of the shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you made him here stop shooting, start to move, but actually he's still shooting here. So I don't know if there was supposed to be another scene in between.
I wanted, yeah, because I wanted him to shoot, but also take the Master Chief taking impact. No, that makes sense.
Yeah,
So yeah, that was it. I
yeah.
don't want to.
Like on this one, there is
It's a
clearly
tiny
like
thing.
a mistake in the planning, or like you plan something and you maybe changed idea or something. But it's fine. It's just like I like this part. Hey, hi stuff. How are you doing? Yeah, I like this part. The shot here works well. The physicality of the gun is good.
Oh, this is
Eventually, what you could
six.
have done, because so I'm not familiar with Halo. I don't know if you are using it as Halo. That feels like a huge gun to just shoot like this. Uh, you could have made him basically use the stand on the border or something else. I don't know. The only thing that maybe is a little bit, hmm, but other than that, it works really fine. Uh, the run works well, and all the rest, like the only thing that like kind of is a bit a drag is the fact that it takes so long. Like for example, here that works well, and the fact that you see him like bursting out of screen, you could have used that to show that he's closing the distance really fast. Like this part here feels a bit, and especially the dangling legs. It's kind of not convey the idea of like the heavy badass
Mm-hmm.
soldier, because he look like I'm on. It
Yeah.
look a bit like like a cat being dragged by the skin, and with the legs just like blah 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 while he's waiting to be dropped at the top. So it kind of not convey the idea of I'm like
That's true.
charging to
I
attack.
what was it? The legs. How do I explain it? If I before usually I was just moving them together. I think I was just pulling it with the root,
Yeah,
and he kind of just looked like a brick. So I thought, oh,
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I should add weight to the legs, and then now yeah, you're saying it's way too much.
yeah.
Kind of like a cat. Yeah, that's true.
But there is the fact as well that the way you make him move here
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how would I have done
feels
that?
like feels like it's kind of an helicopter where he's fighting against gravity. Where the way he is moving, he has thruster, so he can't really do like this because he like the stuff that push him is pushing him in one direction.
Oh
So
no
he
no no
could
no exactly no
eventually
the
do
physics
stuff
doesn't
like
work.
this,
The
but
physics
he can't do like stuff like this, and
it's like
that's why I
Omni-Man.
think
Yeah, it doesn't.
yeah, kind of. So yeah, with I think with a better work on the trajectory of the flight, you would have less struggle animating the legs. But it's more for me the duration of how long he's stuck in this mode more than the actual movement of it. That's kind of like I don't know. You could have just make this part out of screen, having here less time on this and a bit one or two shots where we see the trails, and then you could have either go back to the guy who is shooting, seeing the other coming to you, or go back to him and being like kind of a bit like in Astartes, where you have POV of him and you see the bullets and you're like trying to get to the
Oh,
other guy,
and he's
like
just
a
going in a
POV
straight
shot.
line.
Yeah,
I
almost.
just
And you
really
see
like
the trail
the
of the bullet going like
yeah
towards the camera. You could
yeah
have something like this
that
trying
makes sense.
to put you more into the action. Uh, but yeah, it's more like art direction stuff. But the overall of the composition works well. The arena is well used. You see everything. It's fun. Kudos to you for doing all of those. Like that's a lot already.
Was it this?
You do a lot of them.
I was stuck up on something out of this Halo.
Stuff you were saying what? Just working on VFX? Working on VFX for your game?
Yeah, this kind of shot, and I think I
Yeah.
tunnel vision too hard on it instead
But
of
if you
being
see, for example, here they have the same propulsion that your guy, and
oh
it's really like smooth, really like
mm-hmm. They're going straight. Yeah.
yeah. So you could have done that. It's not really straight. There is movement, but it's really subtle. You just
Only
have a little bit of tilting, and if they do, they like
only their jets do
tilt to the
move.
side as well.
Their
Yeah,
jets move, and I didn't make my guys' jets move at all. I mean, I
yeah.
didn't have time for it.
Next time, it's all right. It's a continuous process.
Thanks for the comments.
Sure, with pleasure. Thanks for sharing what you're doing with me. So yeah, working on the VFX of a game. Okay, how is it? How is it coming along? Do you have a deadline for it, stuff?
Or here.
Yeah, put you right there. So is it true that Raccoon complained that you always piggyback on his stream? Or is it Septic?
I think it was septic.
Okay.
Yeah, septic would always we were in the because that's how I found you yesterday. Because raccoon was gone from the server, and then septic's like, oh, raccoon's in the streamer again. And I'm like, oh, what streamer? And then I chose on you, and I stuck around for a few hours, and yeah, it was really inspiring, and
Okay.
like
Well,
I want to do the same. So
cool, cool. Not really anything we're stressed about hitting, but hoping to have the main frame of the game by the end of the year. Okay. VFX, I'm just starting introducing ice elemental ability. Okay, cool. Nice.
actually, I'll stop sharing.
Okay, so you're doing
Finish chat.
VFX.
Sorry.
Okay, okay. Okay, so you're doing
I'm
VFX.
just doing chat now.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Thank you for jumping in with me. So yeah, stuff you're doing. Are you doing mostly 3D for the VFX, or are you using like some 2D stuff as well on top, or some like I don't know procedural stuff? Bit of both for sure. Okay, my pleasure, Rice. Pleasure. Thank you for sharing with me, and good luck on the contest for the 3v3. Get that. Fine. I'm pretty new with VFX, so it's mostly hard-coded, I guess. Ah, okay. Got it. If you want, I have a great pack of 2D VFX assets I can lend you. Did I show you the look with the VFX of the shot? I don't remember when is the last time I showed it to you, and since I don't show it on Twitter anymore. I appreciate it. I may hit you up if it goes horribly wrong. That's alright. I saw a couple of shots, it looked really... Okay, just in case... Is it this? I don't never remember the command. That? The right one? Yeah, it's the right one. I'm letting you take that. I'm changing the end, as you can see. I'm changing the shot because I don't like the way Link moves as he shoots, even though I like the VFX I used. I don't really like the way he moves. Mm. Thank you. It's not done, but yeah, it's fun to do. So I think one of the part I like the most, I have to fix I have to fix, I think I'm gonna try to fix this because I kind of overburnt the VFX and now I don't like this hard cut here. I think it should not be that cut it. Because actually when I made this VFX I made the mistake of pre-compose it while being on like 15% visibility, so I had to duplicate it, but now it's like kind of overburning all of this, so I'm gonna try to apply another layer on it. I had like a ton of fun doing this like mask in the eye, That was really fun to do. Adding like the little like the burning blink as well was fun. Like, um, but yeah, I think this shot is by far my favorite. I want as well here to add a little bit of self emissive or like illumination in the eye to make it feel a bit like, since she used magic, she's a bit like energized from the inside, a bit like the sword is like still shining and stuff. So I want to add a little bit of either like white, like light blue, or even just like a bit of yellow, like in the inside of the iris, shining to the eye side. I'm not sure yet. And on this, I'm gonna try to. So the idea now, instead of having this and holding here and having this, is to have Link shooting 3 times fast, on beat, and then having another POV of the arrow. So kind of, instead of being like this from the side, being kind of really like this. There are 1 arrow here, 2 other like here and here, and kind of seeing all of them coming to Ganon, and Ganon finishing a bit like, what you gonna do? And with like flames exploding and having like a big burst of flames at the end and on this. So we have kind of another grandiose ending, but it's not just with the rage, because I was kind of annoyed by, like, I like this face, I like this one. I think that works, but I'm not a huge fan at all of this one. Like, I don't think I made him honor by posing this, because, and I initially I wanted him to have like, I tried to have him have some like electricity in the eyes, but it was not working. I struggled to make it work, so I was like, okay, yeah, never mind. Let's try something else. So we are trying something else. I actually have a question for you, Stuff. Is your Aureli character game ready? Good to tell. Yeah, yeah. I was a bit annoyed because I was like, I'm almost done, I can just finish with it. Okay, she is cool. I might try to do gameplay with her then, because I wanted to do some Unreal stuff, but I didn't know what character to use, and I said I would use yours at some point. All my rigs should be game ready. Okay, cool, good to know. I know like there were, but I wasn't sure for Orlai and I never remember like the white one. Istra? Yeah, my so I'm flexible in like working in Unreal, but so far I've never had, or at least I had once to do it, but I didn't get the time, and that called like pulled out of my reach. I've never had to build stuff from scratch, so this part scares me a little bit. I don't know how much my usage and flexibility within Unreal is gonna let me improvise and build stuff. So I don't know. I don't really want to just like follow a tutorial again and again and again just to do stuff. So I might try to do random shit. Eyes, I will. How are you doing? Okay, so we're done with this. Made the secondary stuff. Good, just got out of work. Okay, how was the day? Can't wait to see it. Don't get your hopes up. It's probably not gonna be crazy. But I want to do basically just prototypes to experiment with it and break stuff. And if I get comfortable doing this and I feel confident, then I will try to do other things a bit more like more not advanced but elaborate. I love your stuff. Everybody loves stuff. He's the goat. Gasp, not just animating, but Maya animating. Yes, I am Maya animating, Blender rendering, After Effects VFXing, and then I'm crying when I'm done. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, welcome to this chat. Mamruk, where are you coming from? The girl with the guns is so cool and the tribal Zelda stuff is amazing. Yeah, I like the tribal. I told that a bunch of time stuff. Oh, Adblock, shut up. Look, you're even in my shortcut for how many times I just typed that. So if it was only me, I would have kept animating with those two. The only thing is with her, I got so scared of her bread and the haircut. I was like, nah, no way. But the outfits, so many layers, so good. I wanted to animate this so bad with all of the layers and all of the bits that you can move out. I was like, one day I want to make a little sequence where you just see her like gearing up, putting like the jacket, the spalier, the belt around and everything. Because I don't know, she looks badass. And this one is one of the first. I think my first gameplay animation was with this character. Like I think the if I'm not mistaken, this character helped me get my first game job. Because I got told, where is the library? I got told at some point that by my lead at behavior, but he left after that, that he found my demo reel was kind of meh, because it was mostly TV show stuff, but he got intrigued by that shot, and this shot made him think like, okay, maybe there is something he can do. So basically this rig made me get my first job into gaming, so thank you, dude. This is fun. You remember that one? Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, my trails were not as elaborate back then. That was really like rough. That was terrible. But yeah, I like the stuff. But you see the both the quiver and the sword sheath are from this rig actually. I brought them back into the new ones. I had to adjust a little bit the hue to make them brighter, but I liked this look more than the one they have with like the light bow and everything. Jalo, we done? What do you mean we done? We done what? We done animating? Not yet. Yeah, the light bow with the big arrows felt a bit too imposing and magic. It was fine when I did when I did like the idol stuff. I don't have it there. I think I only have Zelda. I don't have Link. But yeah, for this I was like, this is too much contrasting with the look they have. Like this is the only white and yellow things there is there, so it's a bit too strong of a contrast. So I tried, yeah, to put something that matched a little bit better their color palette. And I had to I recolored a little bit his arm on the texture, because I'm like, in the game his arm is really way too green. I don't like it. It looks like a lizard skin in the game, in the default skin. So I was like, I don't know, I don't like it. So it's more, I made it a bit more like burnt or like corroded or whatever. But yeah, we are having fun texture. And so it's good. Have cloak. What are your favorite Zelda games? I did not play any Zelda game ever. Lol. Actually, does Super Smash Bros. Don't count? I played a bit of Link on Super Smash. I never owned any Nintendo console, so no, I did not play any Zelda game ever. Any Zelda game, any Mario game, any Zelda doesn't count. Why? So no, actually yes, I played. It was not on my console, but I played for like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. Twilight Princess on, it was the Wii, I think, back then, and I liked it. Cool, but I never owned Zelda games, so I never played any game through. I'm gonna say that would be more accurate. The best ones, perfect. Yeah, but on Wii, that's a weird one. Why on Wii? Why making the Wii in the first place? Such a weird concept. But I wish there was more game in that spirit, because the medieval fantasy genre is kind of crowded by God of War and some like weird stuff. Not weird stuff, but like dark stuff. And I like how Zelda universe is a bit more bright and colorful, without being just like waifu. Like Genshin is cool, it's well animated and stuff, but just like kawaii everywhere. You're just gonna have to make one. Oh jeez. That would be fun actually. Work on one. How's your animation going? It's going fine. So I was saying I didn't like this. I didn't like this, so I'm redoing it, and I'm mostly done with the core movement right now. I'm starting to do the. I have to hide this, but I'm going into making the cloak and the secondary motion. Then I will try to polish a little bit the camera work, and then I will be done with this and start the next one where we follow the arrows. Sorry. So is this for your real or just something for fun? It's just something to it's just something to work on animated sequences and to have fun, basically to explore this type of rendering. Like I've never worked with Blender for rendering, and I've never used like this is a pack of VFX that I bought like about 6 or 7 years ago, and that I never got to use. And I remember recently that I have them laying around. So I was like, let's make a project where I can just do like weird stuff and have fun with it. So I basically just decided to do a
Until it's off.
little
Well,
sequence, and it's all of this was initially based on this sound that I heard on TikTok. I think it was in like uh, December or in January, beginning of January. I think it was December. It was like this motivational stuff where people were like posting I don't know, videos, pictures, drawing and stuff. I'm like, I want to do one. I wanna make a video. I'm like, yeah, let's show my good stuff for the new year starting. So I was like, okay, let's make a whole animation just for that. And yeah, while betting this challenge, I decided as well to challenge myself to stream the process because I've been wanting to stream for more than 3 years now. And every time that I would start, I would just like freak out and panic and be like, no, no, I suck, I can't, I don't want to. So what I did is during the month of December, I worked on assembling basically the references and kind of like an animatic for this, a storyboard. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stream every single fucking day until I finish this. And so my deadline is the end of March because I go on vacation. Turns out I'm gonna be done with it way before. I did not anticipate that because I've been trying to do that for multiple years and I always failed to finish them. But guess what? Working on it every single day makes so that you move fast. So yeah, I'm almost done with it. I never meet my own deadlines. Yeah, welcome to the gang. I think we are a bit like this everywhere here. Mine is going to change tomorrow. Maybe I will finish it. Yes. So yeah, this is the corner of internet where we have a bunch of people that used to struggle and never finish stuff that decided to, hey, let's try to motivate each other. I got a mentor mostly for that. I mean, if you got the budget for it, good for you. I don't. I just stopped finish myself deadlines. Yeah. Finish projects. What do you mean finish projects? Did you finish your project already? Ah, finish that project. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna finish this one. You did a set because you're spamming, right? Yeah. The amount of time I have the same, like because of keyboards, I've almost like enter is like my space, you know. I almost like type 3 words, enter, 3 word, enter. Almost every stream I watch, they are like, "Hey, calm down, wait a second." Okay, sorry. I've got too many other hobbies that I also want to do that I'd never get around to if all I did was work on animation project. So I was like this. So just as an example, I do bashing. So I fight with sword and shield. I do bow fight as well. So I shoot at people with my bow. I do woodworking. I do sewing. But at some point, I was like, fuck that. No, LARP. So for the sword, I do bashing and LARPing. So bashing is like LARPing. It's with LARP weapons. I don't do HMA. No, not too many injuries. I've made one test one time, and I was like, yeah, no, this is too brutal for me. I don't want to risk to get actually injured, even though even in LARP event you get injured, but the risks are a bit more minor, I would say. You have less chances. Where HMA is like it's a bit more rough. We have in Montreal a bunch of clubs for medieval fights like this. But yeah, I do mostly LARP, and for the bow, I do bow tag as well in like an archery club where we basically play dodgeball but with bows and arrows, like with foam, like in the LARP. You do LARP as well? Cool. Where do you live? Do you know Bicoline? Do you want to do Bicoline in Quebec? Texas. Okay. Like what type? Where do you go LARPing? Do you have some LARPs in the US? Yeah, there's pretty big one that started up here called Ifanol. In Inafol. Okay, don't know this one. But is it like actual fighting or is it acting fights? Do you actually hit yourself or do you simulate the hits? Both. Okay. Because I don't want the acting part. I go to do like bashing to actually like take people down. Next to Austin. Yeah, LARP is so. Okay. I'm gonna. No, not in animation side, please. Just in. It depends. We have big war battles, which more what you're talking about, and between those, yeah. So I do more. So I like Bicoline is like the LARP that there is in Quebec, and it's more towards like war games. So I don't do really RP because I don't really have like any type of actual character. I'm just here for the sport of it. Uh, and there was like a bunch of events all throughout the area with like small campaigns of like 100 v 100, 200 v 200. But in the summer we have a big one which is like 1000 versus like 1k v 1k, 1k or 2k against 2k. And it's like this is the good one. Like I'm an archer. Yeah, every single one of them. I have my sword as a backup, but I'm an archer, and there is nothing better than fighting 2, 3 archers at once, and them at a distance, because you don't actually know what you're doing. Because I shoot bow like all year round almost. We have a group that just does the fighting as well. I think it's called Amp Amp Guard or something like that. Okay, yeah, just the guild who that. What day are we? Wednesday? Yeah. And yeah. I will go take that later. gonna do that. God. I think it's actually a bit more of a national good that we have a local one of. Oh, okay. Interesting. Like a bigger than expected. And do they go around like different LARP doing fighting? All right.
Never mind.
Oh, worldwide. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Recreation. They are like kind of organizers almost of the fight stuff. Okay. That's LARPer level 1. So this is the place I go to, which is like one of the biggest LARP events in Canada, probably in all of the America. So they actually built like a whole village, and yeah, it's great. You have like 2 cities now, like the new city, which is more like market, and you have the old city, which is where you have all of the buildings. Basically, all of these buildings are. You have some. Can we stop that? No. This. So this, all of the small ones, like here, are like little. So, like all of the big ones are guild buildings that they built like years ago. And all of the small ones are basically when the guild extended, they got to buy more space to build more room for the same guild. So now the buildings are more like just like big HQs, and people live around it and just come and live within it. Like here you have like a troll ball stadium, you have like a tavern, you have like a lot of things. It's just insanely, just awesome. And yeah, so this is I lost the picture of the group. Oh yeah, this is it. So this is us. That's my guild of archers. After like a whole day of fighting under the rain, we were all completely soaked. And that's the pack of arrows that we bring to the event every time. like a few hundreds of arrows because we are a team of like 20 plus archers only. And we just like rain the battlefield with arrows. I think I have a picture of at some. Um, I have a picture after the fight. I saw a picture passing at some point where you were just seeing the floor with like arrows all over the place, and we were just like holding all of the arrows back into the quivers. I mean, basically the Shadow Guild in the Ifnagard. Okay. Oh yeah, it's this one. This is how it looks after we fought somewhere. We are just collecting all of the lost arrows. Yeah, LARP is fun. I miss doing this. So you are from Texas, and what do you do? Are you an animator? How did you end up on the stream? Come from Twitter? Did you come from Twitch? Come from, I don't know, someone inviting you to the Discord or something? What's what? Big Shrew. Oh, nice. The character artist, right? I discovered her recently. I was looking for a channel that was not streaming Blender. I was like, oh, Maya, yay! And yeah, I do animation as well. Okay, so do you do animation in Maya as well? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna need you. Oh, 2D and 3D, cool, nice. Yeah, 3D is in Maya. Cool. As also rig. Okay, nice. Very versatile. Respect that. We respect that. I'm trying to get into rigging because I don't like to depend on the free available rigs. But I've got so used to using good rigs that now doing a rig as good as the one I like to use is challenging for me. Like I can do pretty like standard basic rig that probably people could use, but I don't like to use the stuff I'm technically capable of doing, so I have to learn how to do like more like well-made rigs. So I want to explore. I'm exploring M gear at the moment. I want to try to use it like well. I've got to moderately advanced rigging. Okay. How do you like it so far? Prefer rigging or animating? I used to hate rigging, now I find it therapeutic. What made you hate it? I don't hate it, just like the depending how you like when you want to use it efficiently, you have to code a little bit to automatize some aspect, and that's a part that I'm like, well, nope. So I'm trying to find rigs that has this aspect kind of half baked in, so I can just create templates, which M-Gear does. Allows me to create templates if I want to. I just have to master it more. Yeah, the automation part can be very tedious and We had 3 Maya person tonight and 4 with Shadow if he's still there. Both. Because I've been invaded by Blender people. They're trying to all tell me like, yeah, you should go to Blender, animate on Blender, and I'm like, but I like Maya. Fine. Why do you want me to? Yeah, always here. Hidden crowd. Just the process of it, but now it's like, hey, things work in a specific way, and if there's not made that way, then it don't work. So it's something I can just kind of turn my brain off for the most part. Okay, yeah. Oh, Jesus, I did my workout of this morning was the back, and my back is fucking sore right now. I don't want to be tomorrow morning and waking up. That's gonna be tough. Go lay in the floor for like 5-10 minutes. No. How do you want me to work if I lay on the floor? At some point, when I will have the budget, I will get like a standing desk so I can work standing up and stretching a little bit. Refreshing yourself. Who need that? It's only been 3 hours. I refresh only once every 5 hours. I don't need to refresh more than that. Drink water. I have my water, but I don't have any stretch. Use the RR. What's that? Is it like the coin stuff? I don't want to. Restroom. Oh yeah. No, I have a gourd and I pee in it. I don't need. You're not my mom. Let me be. Let me be like a PC goblin staying in the room. Just got the catheter in there. No, but yeah, I need to find a way to have a desk where I can stand a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so my cloak movement is ass. For some reason the camera is disturbing me. This seems like this seems fine. Be way too. Okay, that's the red bike. Okay. I'm ranking on Taken at the moment the way that way I hardly beat, but that's fine, that's fine. Have fun, don't worry. Enjoy your Taken ranking. I have a friend at work who loves fighting games and I think he's Taken competitive again as well, so if you meet him, say hi from me. Yeah, that's what I don't like. I forgot. Ah, the cloak. Maybe there is a way. There is a way. Later, that. I'm Luthier. I play to. How do you press on? Fuck. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get a bit tired, so I might cut it short tonight. Up a bit. Tense. Yesterday I had a bunch of stuff to do after the stream, and I ended up like going to bed around 4 a.m. Waking up at 7. Uh, I like a little bit of sleep. I might go to bed in a long time. It is what it. actually, sorry for the abrupt stop, but yeah, I'm starting to feel like I'm slowly sleeping on my chair. I'm losing the focus on what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna stop at 3 hours for today. Which just hit. Perfect. Gather some energy, and tomorrow night we're gonna try to get there and finish this animation, doing all of the secondary motion and stuff. But yeah. Oh, okay. Let's check. Oh, but G Crew is online. Stream her again, but we raided her yesterday already. Gonna raid her like twice in a row. Really enjoying the process. Thank you, man. It's I appreciate that a lot. Animating Gabby. Hey, we have a 3D animator. Great. Oh no. Okay. And this time it's a Blender animator, so it's for you guys. Blender people. Gonna send us this way, and I'm just gonna go take some rest. So have a good evening, everybody. Thank you for logging in again. Have a good night, and yeah, see you tomorrow. We keep going until it's done. So yeah, bye bye.
That I was also looking at. Simone Biles routine. I need to look at some movement. So this, some of you might know who this is. I only learnt about her last week. But this is supposedly the highest ranking gymnast in the world. So that should give us a pretty good reference. Oh, we got a raid? Whoa. Hello. Who's raided? How many we got raided? Party of 12. Hell yeah. Thanks, Adam Wilson. Animation gang raid. Nice. Well, yeah, we're just watching some animation reference. I'll show you what I just did. I just made my dear Gabby here, I just made her do a backflip. Like that. And now we're gonna do some kind of spinny flip thing. And I need to see what those look like in real life, so I know what to do. And that's what that's what we're up to now. So let's watch Simone Biles, see what she does, because I know she does this move. Also, crazy fact, she is like 26, I think, which is quite old for a gymnast. So that's pretty incredible, because she's like top in the world, and she's like, let's just say you're not at your physical peak at 26, let's just say. I think the usual peak for this sort of stuff is like 23 or 22. But goddamn, it's just incredible watching this stuff. The skill, the discipline. This is why I wanted to use this for reference for Gabby, because as I've been working on Gabby in the game, I've kind of... Yeah, let's go back. It's so cool. Look at this stuff, man. But yeah, Gabby... as I've been working on her model, I'm thinking, what kind of person is Gabby? And I know Gabby is not sloppy. She's not a sloppy person. But these parkour, you look at parkour reference, and it's very loose and kind of not in a bad sloppy, but it's loose. And Gabby, I don't think that's her. Gabby is very like this. This is what I'm picturing in my head. This feels right for her character. So that's why it's been really exciting looking at gymnasts and not street parkour people. Not saying that, not knocking them. They're not. It's just a different style, and I really want this disciplined, rigid style, because the rest of the model is kind of like that. This methodology I've been using to make the model is sort of in that same attitude, where it is very everything has to be just so. And I feel like gymnastics is kind of the same. Like your form to execute these moves, you have to have like pristine form. Like with parkour, you have a bit more leg room. You can be a bit more loose. You don't have to do things.
When you love the environment, you work to protect it. The Subaru Solterra electric SUV. Subaru's first all-electric, zero-emissions SUV.
We've got some catching up to do.
Sure do. Built to help you protect the environment as you explore it. Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Being myself.